And this is called nonverbal communication. If you, yeah?
So I saw this Fox Circle on the internet before, and apparently they were saying that this logo, it looks very almost identical to the logo of a company that makes bombs.
That's right.
Yes.
It does.
Yes.
I'll come to that in a second. So actually what happened was, do I have time? What happened was, when it first appeared, nobody knew what it was. And there's a very small company, like 3 people in Washington State, called Mothership Glass. And like the best glass blowing in America. And it looks sort of like their logo, okay? Except for not for these letters. So where do these letters, the central part, so where do the letters come from? It turns out that about a month earlier, these letters were put on very, very small print so no one could see them on the Mothership Glass Facebook page. Like, it was so small nobody could notice it till in retrospect. And then we asked the fellow and they're not known anywhere else, where did it come from? He wouldn't even tell any of his family or anything. So whatever the source of this alphabet is, nobody knows. He refuses to divulge it. No one was seen there. It's a complete mystery. No one was seen there. Obviously, whoever the crop artists are, they could have just gotten the image off the internet. They didn't have to go to the guy. No fakers were seen there making it. They estimate this thing, if there had been fakers there, this is a pick your own farm, a minimum of 3 days for a team of 12 people to make this. Minimum of 3 days. Who's my friend who's expert crop circle maker. And no one saw anything. There were people there picking vegetables the whole time. And the whole time this was going on, there were people walking their dogs, walking their cattle. So it's true, that's where it comes from, but that doesn't mean that company made it. So what it means is they can access our internet. Or maybe this guy in Washington with the bongs has some sort of alien connection we don't know about. That's certainly a possibility. So it's an unsolved mystery at this point, I would tell you. Are you happy with that? I don't know where, there's no indication it was an advertising or anything. There is a relation, of course. It was of course I did this, so. You happy? I could do it more, but I'm running out of time. Then the next most famous one, in the middle of June near Hackpin Hill, a star through a wormhole. This was the crop picture. And this is another wormhole they'd drawn earlier. I superimposed them here. Interestingly, some people were visiting Paul Jacobs. He was camped out there with the first Hackpin crop picture, and they were looking at the stars all night out on the hill till 3 a.m. and they saw and heard nobody. And then no more than 100 meters from them, there were 3 or 4 people, disappeared, and they found it first thing in the morning, the photos. Nobody saw or heard anything. There was 3 people sleeping right nearby, and they were up till 3 a.m. There was nobody there. And this thing appeared right next to them. It was quite exciting, I'm sure they were listening to what these people were saying. One of them was talking about looking at the stars and things like that. So they were probably monitoring their conversations. And in the very center, they have this lovely lei, which is wrapped like a wormhole. I made that. Do you like that? That's pretty cool, isn't it? I think this is the fellow who took the photo. So they're looking at us through a wormhole, like a space-time wormhole. Now we've got some I've given you 3 big concepts really already. Looking at our popular entertainment, looking through a wormhole, and watching our satellites. So they're really watching everything we're doing. What you've got to get in your mind now is the ET crop artist, although we can't see them, are covertly watching everything we're doing. They're probably watching now. Nothing we're doing on Earth, they're monitoring us. Nothing escapes them right now. And although they're sort of doing it covertly by high tech, so we can't tell. And I'm sure of this, I'm not certain.